Okay, so from here, you open your MS Access. Okay, you could see that I have clicked my MS Access icon, and from MS Access icon, I click New, and then Blank Database, click. And then you're given the option to save it where, in which particular folder you want it to be saved. So click here as Practical 4, and then search for which drive you want to save it. So since this is a demonstration, I'll put it on my desktop. Click OK, Practical 4 is there, and then click Create. And then from here, I have here at my table. So for my first table, as what I've said earlier, we are going to create the profile of your classmates. Already prepared here an example. So I would start with student name. Continuing with my demonstration, I've already written here the field names, and here's the first example. How to view this? We have views here on the left side. Click on this one. So we have the datasheet view. Click on it, and this is the datasheet view. And if I want to check on the design view, I click on here. From here, I could change the data type of the following. So for the student number, I click on this drop-down menu, and I can choose number. Okay, because student numbers are numbers. And then last name, here's an example short text, and below you could see all the way here below, file size 255 characters. You can have it around, maybe for a name you could have 75. For example, you want to have choices, like example for gender, you can click on the data type here. Instead of short text, you click on the Lookup Wizard, and then this window will show you two options. I want the lookup blah blah. Go to the second one, which says I will type in the values that I want. Click next. And then from here in column, you type the choices that you would like to have for the gender. So for this, I will have male, and then, oops, I go back. And then the second one will be female, and then we can click here others. All right, and then click next. And then it says there, what label would you like to look up for the field? Gender, and then click finish. For the next part, since I have already created another table, which is the guardian, I have there the first name of your guardian, the last name, the mobile number, the home number, and the email as well. And I put here on that side, here on the left side, right click, highlight, and I would make the first name of the guardian as the primary key. So right click, primary key. Okay, now next, what I'm going to do next is I will be creating a form for my table, so it will be easier for us to input the information of the people of 9B as well as the guardian name. So how do I create that? On the left side, you just need to highlight which among these two tables are you going to create the form. So I will highlight 9B. I'll start with the form creating for 9B. Click 9B, highlight 9B, and then click create. And then in the create, I click form. So this is how it would look like, but since I will not be needing the ID number for my form, I would just have to highlight it and delete. And I could easily move this text going up, drag going up. So you could adjust that. So from here, you could see that the information that I have written earlier is already here, plus the gender. Now, what if, for example, I'd like to have choices again for the religion in the form? So in that case, I have to look here in the control box and look for what we call combo box. Navigation, combo. So if you just put your cursor in one of the icons here, it will give you the name. So I click on the combo box, click, and then drag wherever I want to place it. So for example, I want to put this combo box choices in the religion. I click here, and then it will end up with a combo box wizard box. Again, I will type in the values that I want. Next. And so what are the religion that I would like to include here? So let us say I will have Catholic, and then I will have Buddhist, and then I will have Namdari, and so on, whatever choices that you'd like there. So I will end with others, and then click next. And then remember the values for later use. No, we are going to store the values in this field, and then click this drop down menu. Where would I store it? In the religion. And then click next. And then what label would you like for your combo box? So what would be the name? Of course, the name would be religion. Okay, then click finish. Then you would see that there are two information here already in the combo box. We don't need the original one anymore because we have created the combo box for the religion. So we delete. And then if you would like to see how this thing would look like, drag your mouse here on the lower right corner and click form view. And this is how it would look like when you will be asking people to add the information in your database. So if you click on the religion there, so they have choices of Buddhist, Namdari, others. And for earlier, we have also done the gender thing. If you click it, male, female, and others. So for practical 4, you need to create your tables 9B, Guardian, and at the same time, you need to create also forms for 9B and for your Guardian. And the last part that you need to add for your database for practical 4, you need to create relationship. So from here, go to database tools in the menu, and then click relationships, and then add tables. 9B is there, add, and then Guardian is there, add, and then close this. And then from here, you connect the Guardian name. Since we're referring to the Guardian here, we want to connect this 9B to Guardian. We simply click and then drag that going to connect it to first name, then release. Then it will give you this window, create, just click create, and there you go. So we already have a relationship of the Guardian name going to the Guardian table that contains the information, first name, last name, mobile number, home number, and email. So with that, I'm ending today's lesson.